So, boredom, when parents are bored or not interested to discuss with children, first of all, one should be conscious that this problem of boredom is not a relational issue or purely a relational issue, it's an existential issue. It means that people have a tendency toward boredom, and therefore they always look for excitement. They look for some activity, something to do, something exciting to avoid boredom. So that means they have a hard time to face themselves. Yeah? They think they're not interesting, they need some excitement. So then the same thing will happen with a child. They want something exciting about a child, but a child is just like the parent. Life is not exciting all the time. So because they want excitement, they cannot find any interest in discussing the daily life of the child. Although there are many interesting things that could be discussed. That's one reason why I wrote books of philosophy for children with many questions about life, about relations, about what we want to accomplish that parents can use to discuss with a child. But as well, parents think that they should discuss with the child just what the child wants to talk about. I don't know, his toys or whatever. But no, just the way you will educate a child to teach him some sport, for example, that he doesn't know a priori. You can educate a child as well to the art of dialogue, to make him reflect about interesting things, about his life in different facets. And then it can be more interesting. But as well, you could think of activities. I don't take the child to the museum, for example, to look at art, different activities that you could do with a child that could be more interesting, because of course a child is not necessarily interesting. So you do create interest, but to create interest with a child is as well to how to create interest with yourself, without just looking for some artificial thing. For example, if you find interest into thinking about your own being, about yourself, you will learn as well to find interest in thinking about the child's being. So in that sense, the child can be a challenge, can be an occasion to change our life, to think better in a deeper way about our life. Yeah. So this issue of boredom should be viewed as a challenge and not simply as some kind of punishment for having a child.